Judy. Hello, Judy. How do we change the negative thoughts and beliefs subconsciously? Thank you. Love. Right. These subconscious beliefs and patterns, the negatives. Remember those. The subconscious or unconscious, the deep layers, are not thoughts, right? They're another layer. They're energetic. They're beliefs that have not taken form. They actually create the negative thoughts, which is why just trying to change thoughts doesn't work. Most people can't do it, can't hold a positive thought for very long and think, I'm going to fail. I can't manifest anything, right? No, because you're trimming the leaves and the roots are bad, right? So how then do we get to this? Well, first off, you have to know what this subconscious is. What it is are energetic assumptions. It is not a subconscious mind. It is simply the sum total of all of the reactive patterns and programmed response that got put into place early on in order to respond to the environment in the way which most guaranteed you would survive. Which meant these behaviors had to be shown to the environment. These behaviors couldn't be shown to the environment. And it wouldn't matter if all the ones that weren't shown to the environment were the ones that were natural to you, and the ones being shown were completely unnatural to you, not you at all. It wouldn't matter to the energy whose job it is to protect you. The sum total of all of that, which is the nervous system's map of reality, that where it has pre-programmed every possible thing that can happen and how to respond to it. I mean, it's that good. I mean, it's amazingly good and efficient and thorough, right? So it's mapped everything, right? And when it does run into something new, it tries to avoid it, pulls back a little bit. It'll try to recreate the old environment. And if it can't do that, it begins creating new stuff, but under the assumption that the environment is dangerous, right? That's its assumption. That is the most fundamental belief. It is not safe to be me, right? So if you want to get down to this level, you can't do it through any self-help technique that I know of. Not the law of attraction and positive list of aspects or changing thoughts or holding a thought for 17 seconds. None of that. None of that will work, right? Because the intention behind it is to fix something, which means you're simply embodying the same energy that created all those patterns in the first place. It detects no difference in the environment. It doubles down, and you may get a nice thought every now and then, but nothing substantial is going to happen. So what do you have to do? Simple. In inner reconciliation, I don't pay any attention to thoughts whatsoever. I only pay attention to the environment in which they're happening. You create a safe environment. You create what you didn't have then. You create it now. And because the nervous system operates in the now, right, is always interpreting what's happening in the now, it immediately gets the message, whoa, this is different. It is safe. And begins to respond. It begins now to adapt. And if that in safety, through the yoga of allowing, through some, in some ways, inner inquiry, the process of inner reconciliation, you're stepping into this place of total unconditional love, which means I accept what I'm feeling when I'm feeling it, right? And I strive then to let go of my inner resistance, let go of my inner judgments, right? To understand that all it's trying to do is keep me safe. And now I start to become safe for it. It can start to trust me. That's the safe environment. And that's when the deep stuff starts coming up. And that's when the nervous system starts reprogramming itself, because it doesn't need that behavior anymore because it's not in that environment. That just goes away. It now starts creating new reactive patterns that match the new environment. And when that is an environment of safety, it becomes, instead of defensive, it becomes expressive. It starts supporting you in growth and improvement and bringing things into your life. All the things that we we long for. So there it is in a nutshell for you, Judy. That's inner reconciliation in a nutshell. And I call it inner reconciliation because you're reconciling with this energy. It's not self-help, it's self-discovery. You're finding out who you really are and that you're still really there, but you are forced to be somebody else other than who you really are in order to survive. And so now we're just dropping everything that isn't you and we're liberating that which is. And you'll find that it's beautiful, it's lovable, it's perfect, it's everything you've ever wanted, you already are. You just believe yourself to be something else. And by belief, I mean the nervous system is interacting with the world as if you were somebody else. It has to get the message. It's safe. It's safe to come out and play. And it will. Every time. It doesn't take long.